So, it's been a while. Welcome back. Vozorath is a shadow demon that has been possessing Anubis from his prison plane of Carceri. The party has been preparing to venture to Carceri for the past couple of days by buying magical items and meeting with the head researcher of the lower planes, a gnoll by the name of Nar Sootbone. He offered to send you all to Carceri in exchange for as much information on the plane as you could record. Upon agreeing to these conditions, he set to work preparing the planar shift circle. While Nar worked on that, the party went out to shop for some items that would help the party survive the trek to Carceri, as well as met back up with the head researcher of divination, Voyage, to learn about the lineage of Emrys, a kobold rogue. After providing Voyage with a dash of Emrys's blood, he worked on trying to identify where any of his biological family could still be living, if they were living at all. It was revealed that Emrys does indeed have living relatives in the small village of Omen Rock, a small village that is north of the Tano Republic within the Valley of Ire, a strange circular mountain formation. After this, it was time to meet with Nar again. Before entering his office, the Imperator of Krobin emerged, the gold dragonborn leader of the Necrodome, Theric Dasilid. Anubis inquired as to where the blood taken from the competitors during the Necrodome fights went, which Theric seemingly dodged, answering fully. He left, and the party met with a very tall gnoll. After a brief discussion, the planar circle was ignited, and you all were whisked away to Carceri. As soon as you land, the sharp odor of rubbing alcohol mixed with decay and iron penetrates your nose. The atmosphere here is thick with dread and hopelessness. All of you stand on a mushy, semi-waterlogged patch of brown grass, underneath an expansive forest canopy. Whatever patches of sky you can make out through the canopy is a dull gray, with no sunlight. Instead, all the light around you comes from the ground, all of it glowing a dark, dull red-orange. A swamp extends in all directions around you, and a bit a ways away, maybe 500 to 1,000 feet, looks to be a small handful of dilapidated buildings, constructed on stilts over the swamp. Welcome to Othrys, the first layer of the Tartarian depths of Carceri. The plain is yours.
This feels so incredibly Dark Souls already.
Right, I'm actually terrified because the whole ground is poison thing scares me so much.
Me too.
Moss pushes up their glasses. As a Souls player, I'm afraid of poison damage.
As a Souls
Swamps.
player, I
Poison
can't
swamps.
be bothered to eat antidotes, so I truly truck along until I just die.
That's true.
Hey, no one said the ground is poison.
It's the air that's poison in this plane.
No,
or
no
at
one.
least this circle.
No one
So
said
much
anything
work.
about poison.
Acid.
The vibe.
Nope, no one said anything about acid.
Yeah?
The
Ac-
vibe is
Check your
poison.
notes.
Acid is, well, you know what? It's up to you guys.
Hold on, I have it in my notes. Let me get my stuff before we start throwing bullshit around. I wrote this down.
I did
wrote
too.
this down.
Guys, the vibe is poisoned. It doesn't really matter if there's actual
Mhm.
poison.
It's not the vibe.
Whoever smelt it
Not
dealt
the
it, Moss.
No, it
So
is
are
the
you
vibe.
are you
The vibe
saying the
happens
vibes are
to be
good?
poison.
No, the poison is not a good thing.
Oh,
Is
fuck,
it?
I don't want beauty.
If only you had a bird that could potentially identify if there was poison around you.
I have one of those.
What?
Good.
Yeah, I have a.
Yeah, no, it's the next circle is what has all the acid and scarlet rot shit. That's the jungle. We're not there yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
This place is gonna make us lose our memories.
Which is equally terrifying.
So much better.
If not more.
No,
Is-
so
is
much
it
better.
Is it like the boggy peat flats?
What did you just call me?
You're gonna have to clarify a
Is the
bit
word
more.
too niche? It's like bogs where like the soil looks firm, but you walk on it, you just start sinking.
The area where you're standing, not quite, but it does look to have that aspect in some patches around you.
Okay.
But you put your foot down and it just kind of squishes up a little bit of liquid. But it's sturdy enough to walk on for now.
Can I try to identify what that liquid is that seeps out of the ground?
Sure. How are you doing so?
Can I smell it and see if it smells like anything familiar?
Yeah, give me a perception check. With advantage, because you have... Oh, no, you're not in your null form. Just normal.
I would like to go next.
That's a 19.
Oh,
Oh, wait, can I add guidance to myself?
Sure. I don't know, can you? You have the... I don't know.
Let me look at that. Touch one willing creature.
It's more... There are more trees, Moss. But yes, it's kind of like that.
Okay.
Like more trees that have like a canopy overhead.
Oh yeah.
There's nothing in guidance that says I can't use it on myself.
Go
It says
for
I
it.
touch one willing creature.
Go
so
for it.
I'm gonna roll
Touch yourself.
and turn that 19 into a 23. Nice.
23. You bend down and you smell the liquid, unless you like bring it to your face with your hand or something.
Probably. Yeah, no, I probably just lean down.
Okay, yeah, you smell it, and it smells very strongly of alcohol, but not like drinking alcohol. It's definitely like the antiseptic alcohol, but it's mixed with decay, rot, and it's a very strange smell. It smells like death.
I
It doesn't.
start preparing a ritual. Oh, sorry. I thought you...
As I was gonna say, it kind of reminds you of a morgue.
Interesting.
That's scary.
And Anubis, what would you like to do?
Can you remind? Isn't the difference between a ritual and not rituals? It doesn't. If you take the time, it doesn't take up a spell slot.
Correct. Yeah. So ritual would take the casting time plus 10 minutes, and you would
Okay.
not use a spell slot.
So for 11 minutes, I'm going to use my 5th level commune with nature.
My
I
goodness.
briefly
All right.
become one with nature and gain knowledge of the surrounding territory. So I get knowledge of the land within 3 miles of us.
Ooh.
Oh, all right.
And then let me know when you want to know what all that entails.
Sure. So you watch as Anubis begins. How do you commune with nature? Is there anything flavorful you want to do?
Anubis is going to just kind of like squat down and just like sink his hands down into the like marshy parts of the ground, and just really like concentrate. He gets like really still and concentrates.
Sure. Can you give me an intelligence saving throw?
I sure can. Oh, D&D Beyond. Natural 1.
All right. Thank you for that. I'll let you know what you can think of. Anyone else doing anything while Anubis is sitting in the back corner of the soccer field picking dandelions?
Dork will just pipe up and just say like, "All right. My main thoughts here. Let's spend as little time as possible here, and figure out how we actually descend further into this realm. If we meet anything alive, assume that it wants to kill us. I have no problem pointing my gun at a fiend."
That has also just been an approach, just regularly, also in material plane, so that's going to do great for us.
That's also true. I'm guessing that Anubis is planning something druidic.
You watch as kind of small mushrooms begin to sprout around where his hands stick into the dirt, and as soon as they grow, they immediately wither and die.
Is that safe for him to be sticking his hands into that earth like that?
I mean,
You don't know.
Do his hands look okay?
His hands look fine.
no, Anubis, the pH level is really low. Your skin's gonna get dried out.
No.
No.
Anubis, as you're
What?
focusing, you are hit with a. It feels like a wave of filth enters your brain. Just absolute necrotic energy, which you're a little bit used to, but it's still unnatural and unnerving to feel this when you try and talk with, the plants and the flora in this area. It feels like they are just wrong. But 11 minutes of powering through this, you do take 1 point of necrotic damage. Or sorry, not necrotic, psychic. And you now have a rough idea of a lay of the land for the 3 miles around you, and what the plants have told you is that
Let me tell you my three things I get to know.
Oh yes, sorry, I didn't realize.
I have a list of 5 things. I can pick 3 of them that I get to learn.
Oh, perfect! I love that even more.
Yes. Okay. So I will tell you the 5 options just for fun. Terrain and bodies of water, prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or peoples.
Okay.
Powerful celestials, fae, fiends, elementals, or undead. You can fucking check that one off. Influence from other planes of existence, and buildings. Those are the 5 choices. So I would like to know about any powerful celestials, fae, fiends, elementals, or undead within the 3 miles. I would like to know about the terrain and bodies of water, so like any clean drinking water around, and then I would like to know if there are any buildings.
All right, I'll go backwards.
I chose this specifically for our we get there and Anubis is just gonna sit down and be like, all right, let's get it.
That's a good ass spell.
Yeah, that's some druid. I gotta lean into his druid stuff more.
Yeah, it's good. I'll go backwards.
Yeah.
Just because it's simplest. So it tells you that there are a couple of buildings. You can commune with the dead wood and the timber used to build these buildings. There is a small shack just within eye range, and you can see it from where you are. It looks very dilapidated. And then further that direction, there is a larger town of maybe 7 to 10 buildings or so. And then further on that way, and then a little bit off to the I guess you don't have northwest, east, or south. Where you're facing, a little bit to the right, there is a large building that is partially underground. As for the bodies of water and the landscape, everything around you is this swamp. There is no, other biomes around you within 3 miles. However, there is a river that snakes through multiple paths through this swamp, about where the town is. This river, you can't learn anything about it. It felt like as you tried to push your mind into anything in this river or anything about this river, it blocked you. But the river splits into multiple pathways that flow through this swamp. So it's not just one river, but multiple. And remind me the types of creatures you can find with the first option. Celestials, fae, fiends.
Elementals and undead.
Okay, and does it tell you how many of them? Does it tell you where they are?
Oh,
I can look it up. Is it commune with nature?
Yeah. You instantly gain knowledge of up to 3 facts of your choice about any of the following subjects as they relate to the area. So they use the example, you can use a location to find a powerful undead in the area.
Yes.
A location of
I'll say, by the way, there is no safe drinking water.
Word.
No safe drinking water. There's unsafe drinking water.
Yeah.
And
I have the create or destroy water spell. I assume that's
That's going to be super
Drinkable water.
helpful.
I would say I
Yes.
also
Also-
do. Yeah.
I also have the alchemy jug.
Yeah, we're good on water.
If you need mayonnaise, you know who to call.
Oh hell yeah, mayonnaise,
Yeah.
oil, butter.
Let's see. Celestials, Fae, Fiends, Elementals, or Undead. Alright, so you get the presence of one powerful fiend in the incredibly big building furthest away from you. You get various smaller fiends that are moving throughout the forest or the swamp rather randomly. There's none of them that are quite close enough to you to perhaps pose a threat yet. And there are a handful of undead in the village. There are no celestials, fae, or elementals.
No way. All right. I will relay that to the rest of the party as I just slowly, like you know when you make oobleck in class that like it's you have to be slow to get out of it or else it turns solid. You're just gonna like slowly pull his fingers out.
As you pull your fingers out, there is this black tar-like substance that sticks to the ends of your fingers, and it doesn't seem to let go longer than natural, but as you pull it away, it kind of snaps back into the ground and disappears.
Eee.
This
Freaky
place is
place.
wretched.
Ugh.
Wretched.
Well, well, I'm sure we'll be fighting some fiends here. I'd rather avoid fighting anything very powerful. Although we do need to find out how to descend further. Perhaps, well, someplace downward?
There is that building that goes down underground.
I assume that may be one of our leads.
Aye. You said there's undead here.
Yes, in the villages.
That's strange. Could you tell anything about them? Were they mortal? Are they fiendish undead? It's kind of strange. Wasn't expecting that here.
Mm,
You could not.
nothing much. I just know that we're not on their radar yet.
Hmm.
Comforting and slightly offensive.
You
I'm
know
sure
how
we'll
ma-
make enough noise soon enough.
I forgot. Did you say how many undead there are?
Various smaller fiends, and a handful of undead in the village. I wrote down that semi-word for word.
Handful of undead.
Yeah, I also just I do prefer the location over the quantity.
Well,
Mhm.
to share my suggestion, I'd rather. Well, I do know that fiends are dangerous, and they're usually out to kill mortals like us. Undead, however, most of the time, they're probably going to try and kill us. But there's always, I've heard stories here and there that they're not always going to kill you. I'd rather take my chances with the undead, and perhaps we can get a little bit of a foothold somewhere here.
Do we want to do anything about this small shack near us?
And we can check it out at least.
It's on the way.
Wait, I have a question for the DM before we move on.
I have an answer for the player.
Okay, so hypothetically, if those undead were turned undead in the last 10 days, and sorry, let me start over a little bit. This is way too fucking complicated. But anyway, so I have the Raise Dead spell, and then so that spell lets me return a dead creature back to life if it's been dead no longer than 10 days, but it doesn't remove magical diseases, curses, or similar effects like that. I assume like being undead, is that like a curse? Is that how that happens?
I feel like it would depend, right?
Okay, in the second paragraph it says the spell can't return an undead creature to life.
Oh, thank you.
No, because I just reread it. I missed it the first time too. Yep.
Don't worry, I have animate dead. I'm still trying to do some necromancy shit. Just don't look. Just don't look.
I think
Just don't
I
look.
think Lawrence has gone through enough trauma to not really care about that anymore.
I think
I
we've
knew this
moved
is still-
past it.
Oh, really? I'm still walking on egg. I've been walking on eggshells about that. I'm like, I really want to, but I know there's moral problems with the party. But he did lose his whole faith. So,
He didn't lose his faith. He switched over, and that faith is a little more.
Twice.
hey, he's changing teams.
He's changing teams.
This faith is a lot more into murder and violence than the last, than the original one.
And we
so-
like that. We support that.
Yes,
We
we
do.
It's
stand
not
murder.
necessarily
supportive.
that the faith is more into murder and violence. It's
don't
that
know.
Lawrence kind of realizes that with the kind of shit we need to do, he can't really have those kinds of limitations.
That's a good way to put it. It's a lot more tolerant, understandable. Mhm.
Yeah.
All right,
he
let's hit
still
the
has
shack.
his like sort of ideals, but he doesn't feel a necessity to follow them as like closely as he did before.
Okay.
Love that for him.
Get right back and defeat me. It's really annoying.
Oh my goodness.
I want to loot the shack so bad.
All right. Well, we're gonna take a hot minute break because the cat needs to be fed, and I need to go to the
Can
bathroom.
I ask a dumb question
Yeah, go
that
for
that
it.
you don't have to be here to answer?
No, I'll be listening.
So I can't remember if it's not in my notes, so I'm thinking it's the latter, but I can't remember if it's this game or Baldur's Gate. Is there a demon down here that we're supposed to like rescue, or is that something that Mizora told me to do?
That's on Vozorath.
Okay, I was like, I feel like I have in my mind that there's like a
We
devil that we need
we
to
don't-
like that is incarcerated that needs to be saved, but I know that's not Vox. But I was like, did someone ask us to do that? No, I
That's
think that's
definitely-
Baldur's Gate.
That's definitely a Will quest line because I do
Is-
remember that.
Do you go to
okay.
Carceri in Baldur's Gate?
You go to hell in one of the endings.
Oh,
I
that's
won't
I'm
not.
not
spoil
even
it, but-
in. I'm just in Act 2. Oh no, maybe. Oh, it's in Moonrise. There's a
All right, no,
demon locked.
no
there's a devil
spoilers
locked
because we're not there yet. But
Oh,
Yeah,
I know
no,
where you are.
it's very vague.
know
But
where
like,
you
there's a guy, and they're like, hey,
It's like
uh,
a tomb. It's just a tomb.
yeah.
okay.
all I remembered is like, hey, the next dungeony area you're going to, there's going to be an NPC that you need to bring back with you, please, and it's going to be unpleasant, and because it's a devil. And I was like,
I'm
oh,
gonna be
fuck, I don't
honest.
know who it is.
Without spoilers, I totally forgot that was a quest, and I just went through and killed everyone. And
That's awesome.
I'm so
All right.
sorry, Lucy.
No, I have no idea who it is either.
All right. Yeah. No. There's none of that
Okay.
here.
None
so,
of that saving devils shit. We're gonna kill him.
so you guys are investigating the shack, correct?
Please.
All right. Would everyone like to join the owlbear?
Let's go.
Oh,
Of
Speed run
course.
straight into the combat.
Of course.
Would I like to join the
Let's
owl
see.
bear? Oh,
As you
A
walk
goofy question.
as you walk to the shack, you notice there are some actually quite pretty trees around here that are like giving off a warm yellow glow from these very large globular like sacs on the branches.
Man, I want to shoot an arrow through one of those sacks so bad and see what happens.
hey yo.
All right. You're at the shack.
Like Boba.
A very dubious way to describe that, Spencer.
All right. Well, fellas, let's jump right into this.
Lawrence will lead the way because he is durable.
yes.
All
Thank
right.
boy, go.
Alright.
Wait, before we lead the way, how rickety does this bridge look?
That is less of a bridge and more of planks of wood just kind of sat over a more swampy area.
just solid enough ground to walk across.
Right, yeah, it's kind of just to give you more foothold and make sure you don't sink into the water around.
Sort of like in between a bridge and some rocks in a river.
Yeah.
It's just a semi-dry path, I feel.
Yes, yeah.
I'll be behind the tank, Stinky.
I just didn't want all 6 of us to get on this bridge. It's really sad.
Immediately total body kill.
Yeah. I mean, no, I have feather falling. We'd survive.
Well,
You'll survive.
You'd fall right into the liquid.
That's
And
true.
who knows what would
Ooh.
happen then.
I could save like 3 of you, I think.
You'd have to roll an intelligence saving, so you'd be scared.
Choose which three of us you want to live.
All right, Lawrence.
Also, I'm gonna cast Bless on myself, Anubis, and I guess Amorous.
All right. Everyone, make sure you mark that you have bless somewhere. Actually, we have.
Can I have a
Anubis,
silly little reminder of what that does?
you get a plus D4 to all of your attacks and saving throws. And
Hey,
sorry,
yo.
who gets it?
Me, Anubis, and Emrys.
Giving you some nice dark green circles.
+4 to like the attack rolls or damage rolls.
Well, attack rolls.
Okay, that's crazy.
And you also get to add it to your saving throws. I'm not sure if that's already.
That's hot.
Yep.
Yes, you did.
Attack rolls. And
I was just
saving
like,
throws.
damn,
And
attack
it's
rolls, that's big.
Concentration. So.
Yep.
The plane is yours.
Let's go!
Dork will just, be on the lookout with his gun, looking for any threats nearby.
Give me a perception check.
Perception, D20, and +1. That will be a 10.
All right. Nothing catches your eye.
I'd like to do the same, but also walk past the house and kind of look around from this vantage point.
Sure thing. Go ahead. Are you make a perception
Oh,
check? And are you
it will
is anyone trying to stealth?
We could.
It's
I'm
up
not
to you.
very good at it. Actually, I don't have disadvantage right now because of the armor that Ember gave me.
Correct. Yeah, your armor is
So-
mithril, I think.
I'm down to try it.
Let's do it.
Who's ever
very
stealthing, give me
good
a
at it.
stealth check.
Alright,
right.
I'll do it for
I get it.
funsies. Oh, let's
guess
go
I
to
will.
21!
Let's
Also,
see.
Spencer, I don't know why, but my owlbear is all ruined. I can't move my little guy.
Oh, that's weird.
I put him in chat.
Got a
Mark,
22.
where do you want him to go? Can you just mark on the
Uh,
map?
I will try. Let me refresh the page.
Yeah. I can move you up to where the
I
campfire
got a
is.
28.
28, alright.
Incredibly stealthy.
We're twinning. Oh no, I got 26. Never mind.
Alright. Everyone
I'm better.
feels...
Better
everyone,
swim.
everyone feels pretty damn stealthy as you dance across this little wooden platform.
I rolled a 7, by the way.
Great
I didn't say that, but I rolled a 7.
That's alright, everyone else
Oh, God.
passed.
I'm so one with nature right now, you guys. I'm so blended in. Sorry, I had a latte when I was on my way off of work. I am feeling the espresso right now.
No, it's amazing. Don't worry.
That's alright. Maybe Anubis is just like in his element. Or,
He is.
like,
he's in tune. Like, this is the first time he's used that spell, I think. So he's just like, oh my god, I've never been
He's
so
like,
connected
"Ooh, a
with a
new
new place
environment, a new
before.
ecosystem."
Third eye opened.
Yeah.
Spencer, if I don't have disadvantage from it being bright light, I rolled a 15.
You do not have disadvantage, correct? There is no bright light at all. It is dim light. 15. As you don't notice anything with your eyes, it's eerily still out here. There are no animals. There are no bugs. There are no frogs or amphibians or anything making any noise. There is the occasional, like, strange gurgling noise from far, far away that echoes through the tree line. However, as you pass the shack, the silence affords you a listen to a soft shuffle inside.
Oh, great.
Anubis is just gonna like motion to just keep walking. He's like, I don't.
We don't want to peek, even just a little bit.
There are windows.
I feel like we need to peek.
If it's someone far stealthier than me has to, and he's just gonna kind of like get into these bushes and wait.
Well,
I'm very
damn.
stealthy.
I'll peek.
If only like 3 people could like turn invisible at will, I think.
I'm waiting until there's we have demons and fiends of note. I want to make sure
It's true,
have my wimp out skills for then.
I do have the ghost hammer.
You indeed.
Yeah. And I'm saving my spell slots for a while.
It's up to you, Ember, because you rolled higher stealth than me.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
All right.
Okay.
Ember, how do you peek? Do you go through the window or do you crack the door? Or do you just peek through
I'm
some of the
gonna
wooden boards that are open enough to let you to peek in? Because this is a
I'm
broken
gonna go on the
dungeon.
wooden boards. Yeah, I'm gonna go
Alright.
wooden boards.
Give me another stealth check, just for fun.
I'll do bardic
That was plus
inspiration.
10.
Oh, I'm not beauty.
What was that,
My
Ember?
stuff is plus 10. We're fine.
Yeah.
I was so excited. I never remember to use it when I'm beauty.
22.
22, stealthily maneuvering around any fallen twigs and any muck that would squelch under your boot. You peek into the window and see nothing. Then you move around to another vantage point into the back room, kind of making sure you don't step into the water too much. And inside, you see a old man, covered in blood, laying, rocking, like, in the fetal position, gently sobbing.
I gotta say, can I get a vibe check on him? But I feel like covered in blood. Yeah, that's the vibe check.
I was about to say, what could you possibly get from a vibe check on this?
Yeah, no.
The vibes
I just kind of
bad.
The vibes are
turn the
poison.
opposite. I don't know what I'm seeing. I don't.
I explained it to
It's an
you.
old dude, and he's what?
I explained it. He's crying. He's sobbing. He's having a mental
I
breakdown.
know.
Man's fucked up.
Maybe you should offer him some kind words.
I'm not gonna talk to him. He looks deranged.
Wait, Anubis didn't detect. He only detected undead far off at a weird village, and fiends somewhere else. Does this make this guy mortal, like us?
Yes, but it doesn't mean he's safe.
I have an idea. I
Shoot.
have a way
Okay.
to make myself invisible, and I also have the coin of salinity. So we could just give him a little boost so he won't die, and then leave him on his merry way.
He is quite alive at this point.
I know, but he looks
I
all
get the
fucked up.
distinct feeling that it might not be his blood. I'm not sure.
All right.
Make a
Well,
medicine
we have
check,
a better-
Ember.
Oh God. Okay.
Yes, I can see it's type O.
I have a doctorate, but it's in theater sciences, not in medical sciences.
Wrong college, damn it.
Yeah, that's a 10.
10. It doesn't look fresh. You're not sure when he was splattered with it, but it's not fresh.
Well, if he was splattered, it can't be his.
Should we make him aware of our
Mystery
presence
juice.
before we approach?
What do you mean? Just kind of yell out before we? That's
No,
not
no, it's
better.
like how you don't
Knock on the
you know,
door.
just
Yeah, we
you
knock on the
shuffle
wall.
on some leaves or something. You know, you don't want to scare an animal.
Or
You never hunted before.
It's a guy.
I don't think fiends really knock on doors.
no, we can knock on the wall. Be like, "Do you need any
That's
help?"
worse.
That's my
It's
impression.
not.
of you.
That's.
Be-
we
be
don't
my
knock on the
guest.
door. Well, it's freaky.
Don't worry, if he tries anything, I'll shoot him.
What the fuck?
Okay. Okay, Laura, I love the energy, but calm down.
No, he's really good at shooting things, but I do think we should try talking to him at least.
All right.
Well, somebody
Go for
not
it.
me knocks.
Okay,
But
who's the kindest, most comforting presence here?
Well, I
No-
just said
none
I
of
would do
you.
it, so you have to pick the second vote.
I would say
I'm in
Lawrence.
Lawrence?
Lawrence is my vote.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lawrence, I'd say too.
He shrugs. He just goes, "All right." And he walks up and knocks.
He's before you go. Anubis is going to tap you on the back and give you guidance.
Hell yeah!
All right. Ember, you're watching through the window. As soon as Lawrence knocks on the door, the man scatters like a cat, frightened, on all fours over to the door and slams himself up against the door to kind of peek out through the cracks. And as he looks out at Lawrence, what weapons do you have?
Interesting question.
You have your
give me 1 sec.
sword?
What weapon do I have, like, equipped or just in general?
Yeah, what are in your hands right now?
Spell Eater and the Shield of Missile Attraction.
All right. This old man is give me 1 sec. This old man is going to throw open the door and with a screech oh fuck you, bot. With a screech let out, kill me please, and he's going to try and thrust himself onto your sword.
He's
Oh.
French. We have to kill him.
I'm glad that we
No,
sent
what?
the most sensible person to go get traumatized. Have a good
I'm
time.
going to attempt to not stab him, if possible.
Okay, give me a contested initiative check.
Oh, whoever moves first, that's so fucked.
That's a 4.
Wait,
Okay.
Can you add the guidance though?
I don't think so.
No. So, as the old man bursts through the door, catching Lawrence off guard and literally screaming for him to kill him, he manages to catch your sword under his arm, like on the rib cage. He falls prone and has taken a good amount of damages and now currently profusely bleeding from Lawrence, your sword. Please, please, oh, end me.
Lawrence, why
the-
are you stabbing this guy?
Quick!
Burn my body after you're done.
Why?
Just do it.
No, tell me why.
I'm gonna
not gonna
cast Calm
kill you if you don't
Emotions
Tell me
on
why.
him.
Oh,
You're casting Calm Emotions? Alright, is that a charisma saving throw?
Yeah. Yeah, a 15.
7.
Aha.
Alright. So what are the effects of that?
You can suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened. When this spells end, any suppression effect resumes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the relevant one here.
I'll say it affects him a little bit. He's not... He's at least not, talking to himself. He now looks like he's willing to talk with you guys. And, no, alright. No combat. If you're not trying to kill him yet.
Are we out of turnover? Can I, try to heal him?
We were never in turn order.
Okay.
Yeah, you can try and heal him. Go ahead.
I'm gonna use Cure Wounds.
No, don't heal.
I'm gonna use Cure Wounds.
I
He watches the wound closes up before you as you
That
roll
heals
for hit.
8 hit points.
You did about 8 hit points of damage, so it looks like he's no better off, or no worse off than when you first saw him. And you watch as he kind of scrambles up, latches onto your armor, Lawrence, and tries to grab your sword out of your hands. Can you give me a athletics check?
Yeah. Now this, I will add the guidance to. Oh god, that's atrocious.
Don't you have
Okay.
blessing?
What?
Bless too?
No, that's only for attack rolls and saving throws.
Oh.
What about the guidance?
I with
That's
so
ability check.
with the guidance, it's an 11.
You must kill me.
Anubis is gonna lash out with his moon sickle.
At the man?
Yeah.
Alright. Give me an attack roll.
At
At
Do I get
advantage.
anything for being hidden from him?
At advantage, yep.
Alrighty. That is a 23.
That hits, and you gash him right across the back. He's wearing this kind of chainmail armor, but it has been shredded to pieces. And your sickle kind of grasps a chunk of the leather, rips it out, and then just goes through right onto his back. How much damage?
2.
2. Not much damage. But then he whips around and turns to you, Anubis. Says, "Thank you. Burn me. Promise me you'll burn me." And then jumps onto you and tries to grab the sickle out of your hands.
Okay. I will use Thorn Whip on him.
Okay. Is that an attack roll?
Yeah.
Well, I'll ask first. Is anyone else doing anything before this?
Oh, sorry, I rolled it.
happens?
I didn't.
No, it's alright, it's alright. We'll use that roll.
Okay, cool. Anubis very much looks like he's going to, murder this man. He's going to kill this man.
Well,
Um,
Beck, Amber, can you prepare to burn him? I don't want to know what happens if we don't.
I'll take care of him.
Right? Okay, fine.
Yes, I'll burn him, whatever, just finish something. I don't know if we're doing the
Yes,
right thing
yes,
here, but,
Yes, please.
Have we considered that they're
technically
trying to take
assisted suicide is okay.
Yes,
morally.
have we considered they're just trying to take advantage of our pity? Is this really a good idea? Where did this guy even
It's
come
his
from?
choice.
What if this guy's not even real?
Wait, also,
do you
what if
mean?
burning his corpse or something sets off some kind of curse or something?
That's what I'm saying.
I'll take care of it. He's glaring at everyone I got it.
Well, then just kill him.
Fine, alright.
Marissa's gonna step away from the house.
Or we'll just
Because I wash
watch
my
from a
hands of this
distance.
situation.
It's not my job.
That's a good call.
Yeah, Ember's just gonna go walk behind the house. I'm not a part of this.
Thank you. Scatter the ashes in the sticks.
This absolutely seems like some kind of magic ritual. I do not like this.
Demands.
Alright, Anubis, you're up. That thorn whip
Okay,
hits.
so I
How
rolled-
much damage?
Let's see here. Bam! A lot of dice. It's 7 damage.
Okay. He is kind
And I'll
of...
just keep doing it.
Yeah, you don't even need to keep... If you're going to kill him, you can without even rolling. He's
Yeah.
willingly giving his body to you in a manic way. But you wrap him with the thorns and kind of begin to constrict and crush his body. He's not putting up any of a fight. He screams out in a combination of pain and delight. And then, as the thorn vine wraps around his neck and begins to twist his head, he lets out a, "Thank you. Sins are cleansed." And then he dies.
Alright, I'm immediately gonna cast Animate Dead.
Oh,
Damn.
I was so serious. I was so serious.
All right. What does
Anubis is
Anime
going
Dead
to,
do?
choose a pile of bones or a corpse of a medium or small humanoid within range. So unless he's not humanoid.
You have that, yeah.
I imbue him with mimicry of life, raising it as an undead creature. It becomes a skeleton if I choose bones, or a zombie if I choose a corpse. So, and it says the GM would have those statistics. So
I do
thank
have
you.
those statistics.
And then it's basically a minion for me. I can use my bonus action to command it.
God, psycho. All right.
What? He's just gonna yeah. I'll wait until someone gives me shit in the game.
Ember, are you okay? Well, does anyone else want to do anything before Anubis casts this Anime Dead?
No.
No.
I'm just gonna watch.
No.
Yeah, it has a casting time of 1 minute, so you have 1 minute to.
Yeah, you watch as
I
Anubis.
think I'm just gonna.
Anubis just stands over this corpse, retracts all the vines, and then just holds out a hand with a stern face. And mushrooms begin to sprout and grow around the man, and the spores begin to cover and infest each and every open wound on his body.
Well, that was fucking terrifying. What you doing there, buddy?
What's going on?
I'm
How
sorry,
is
that was
this
just a
worse
good
than
line.
killing him?
Look, I tried this once before, and everyone said it was fucked up. I thought this was the one time it would be fine. He wanted to die, and I granted that, and now he will serve us for some use. And when we get to the river Styx, we will burn his corpse.
How is that fine? How is that possibly fine?
You know,
Like I
sometimes
said
this-
before, it's the circle of life in nature. Things will die, and even in death, things are still useful.
Well, yeah, I'm not arguing that, but sometimes just because someone wants to die doesn't mean you should kill them, you know?
You're puppeteering his fucking corpse.
He'll put his hand up in the air and just be like, no strings.
Okay,
Oh, don't be fucking clever.
Har.
usually, okay, on some other day I might have some problem with the situation, but right now, we really just need to worry about ourselves and get through this.
I will give him
fucked up
peace when
realm.
we're done. I agree.
can't
I
believe
think the more on our side, the better.
Why am I being the voice of reason? You know I hate this. Why?
I mean, at
We-
least we know who's controlling the undead. It's Anubis.
Well, yeah, necromancy isn't the issue here. I think it's just the fact that we killed him and then reanimated him is
We
a different level of.
Didn't kill him. I killed him, and he'll look very gravely.
Okay, I'll rephrase this. You killed him, you reanimated him, and now the onus is on you to understand why this is weird as fuck. I'm just saying that when we get back to the real world, let's not repeat this.
I agree.
I feel like there's a question we might have forgotten in a hurry for all this to ask you, Anubis. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm
Inside
just
check.
ready to. Yeah, it's gonna be not too difficult.
All right,
He's
yeah.
been looking. He's been
Immediately.
having a bad look ever since someone said like, yeah, but like just because he wanted to die doesn't mean you should have killed him. Ever since he's had a look.
Fine is not.
30-20.
Damn.
Yeah, he looks. He's just like feels very like he seems personally offended that this is being an argument. Like it looks like he's being defensive, like reactionarily. And he's like, "Oh, are we ready to go? Or we can loot this? Do you feel weird about looting the shack now?"
No,
No.
no, of course I'm not.
All
We're not
right, he's gonna
back
walk
anywhere.
towards the door. Good.
All right. The door's already open, so you
What
can just
about
make
the more moral things you've done today?
your way
I'll make
inside.
the old man sit down outside.
He sits down with a groan.
Oh, that's
And-
unsettling.
You peek inside, and there is not much in here. There's just a backpack with some, looks like basic adventuring gear. Inside you see very few food staples. You see a completely rusted short-bladed weapon. And you see a locket currently closed.
I will cautiously pick those up and bring them straight to Mr. Doric.
Alright.
I heard locket, but I did not hear the first thing.
Rusty dagger.
A rusty dagger. Well,
I just
dagger.
can't tell if there's anything magical about them.
Can I do some sort of check to see if there's anything magical about these?
At first glance, nothing indicates that they are. There's no runes, there's no engravings, there's nothing.
Well, you could probably just throw the dagger away. Best just get a new one. Locket, however, it doesn't look magic, but curious as to what it is. Can I pop it open?
Sure. Inside is, what you'd expect in a locket. There is a picture inside of a group of 5 people. One of which looks very similar to the old man you just saw.
Oh.
And now the
Anubis will put
zombie.
his hand out. Anubis will put his hand out for the locket back.
Yeah, Dork will hand it back over.
And I'll put it on the old man. I'll put it on the zombie around his neck.
Aww.
It's morbid.
You
Come
make-
on, that.
Yeah, I was about to say.
He makes no indication that you've done anything.
I'd like to believe that Ember and Emrys are just like grimacing a bit.
Yeah, just like a
Cross
disgusted
standing
I
face.
think this is the Ember and Emrys. That's one thing they agree on. They're just,
This is the same feeling as when like your cat brings you a dead bird and you just have to stare at it.
Oh, how nice!
It's an avocado. Thanks.
Let's Well, he screamed about going to the river Styx. Well, all rivers lead downwards, sort of. Hopefully that's the same in a different realm, so...
yeah, are we sure it's true in this world? I mean,
I do remember that the rivers go through the towns up ahead with the other undead. So we will find, and I wasn't able to learn anything like specific about the river, which makes me believe it's magical since I was being blocked out. I mean, that doesn't happen with nature very much. Besides this place feeling slimy in my brain when I tried to connect with it.
Alright, well, at least learn something, perhaps, when we go there.
Yes.
I also wonder, who in the hills built these buildings here? Is it the fiends that live here?
Maybe people trying to survive. If this man was with an adventuring party, I imagine this is just what they did when they got stuck here. Not everyone travels to plains on their own accord.
I wonder how they got here. Hopefully it was on purpose.
Now you'll never know.
so now he's a mushroom zombie. What a happy way for him to end his life.
I'll say I can learn speak with dead on a rest. Don't worry.
We're putting this poor guy through too much.
No. He's good. We're recycling.
All right. What are you guys doing?
My vote is that we continue on down the path towards the town, like Dork said earlier.
All right.
We'd look around the
Yep.
we'd look around the campsite over here just to see if there's anything
Nothing.
of note. Nope.
A
This
tattered
is like
and
fear
ragged.
and hunger.
What?
So this reminds me of like fear and hunger. It's just like
I'm so glad
barely any scrap.
I'm so glad I'm giving you guys like vibes of games I haven't played.
I'm so unsettled. Yeah, no, fear and hunger is just very like survival horror, but like it's just I don't know. There's like scraps of everything. It's helpless. It's everything's on the grasping on the life. Like it's just fucked.
You guys continue down the path. The trees are an off red color. The wood is, dark and warm instead of, or dark and like purpley rather than the normal color on the prime material plane. All of the plants are just strange and off-putting. By your estimates, Anubis, the travel to the town won't be more than 30 minutes or so. And as you are approaching, you don't hear much difference, but you do hear the soft flow of water. Very slow. And you're probably getting close to the river.
Do we want to scout ahead? Yeah. Should some of us scout ahead to find whatever undead they're here?
That's a great idea.
I'm going wherever the mushroom zombie is.
From far away.
One more time?
You have to repeat that.
I said I may be able to sense some of the undead from far away. Not that far away, but I mean, I'm not very stealthy, but if I can see them, that might help.
But the zombie and I will be staying here, so you're more than incentivized to go.
I could probably creep along the area just to figure out where they are and if they are looking dangerous, I guess.
I'm also going on principle. I'm not staying with the zombie.
Alright. Dork will put up his hood and he will go stealthy.
Alright, so Ember and Doric
follow.
are the two?
Yeah.
Right then.
I will leave Dearest with the others.
Alright.
Alright. Is that a stealth check for you?
Well, first we're going to put you into a little bit of forward here. Everyone can see the tokens. Let me get the token of
Oh.
the zombie. Because, yeah, had that ready. And Doric and Ember, give me a stealth check.
Oh, awesome. Another 22.
Alright.
25.
25. You guys are damn stealthy.
Oh yeah.
Coming
Roll
up
with advantage.
Coming up on this town, you see, a handful of dilapidated buildings, run down and ramshackle. You see boardwalks kind of crisscrossing this village and running alongside a slow-moving lazy river of black liquid. There looks to be some sort of like purple, dark red scum on top of this river. And there's more of these glowy trees that kind of illuminate the area around you. Ahead, you see two normal-looking humanoids look like they're talking about something on the boardwalk. And then there is another on the bank off to the right. How do you guys proceed?
So these undead seem to be conscious and talking to each other?
They appear that way, yes.
I'll just look over at Ember and just like give a little like confused look, like, and just mouth the word like undead to him.
Is that a question or a statement?
Well, I don't know much about the undead, but don't you undead usually stay quiet?
I mean, no, dead people stay quiet, but like undead don't, I suppose? I don't know. I mean, I've been dead, but I'm better now, so I don't know. Am I undead? Do I count?
No, I think you're alive now. Your soul is here, I think.
We'll figure that out later.
Let's see. Can we like creep up to like these bushes over here?
Yeah, absolutely. The boardwalk seems sturdy enough, and your stealth was high enough that you avoid any of their gazes, though you are getting very close to the person kind of sitting on the shoreline. If you go out into plain sight, they will likely see you, no matter how high your
This
stealth
person?
is. Indeed, yes.
Yeah. Can I hear what the people are talking about?
Make a perception check.
Perception check. I'm not really good at those.
You got this.
16. That's better than last time.
Okay. You're not sure if it's because of the distance, or if it's because it's in a language you don't speak. It's just kind of gibberish to your ears. Muffled and no coherent sentences that you can understand.
I really can't understand them. Sounds like they're just talking nonsense.
I'll let the other people, if they want to do anything. Oh, good, another game I haven't played. I'll let the other.
If you know, you know. It's a story thing.
I'll let the other people maneuver around anywhere on this side of the map, if they want to enter in somewhere. Taking the zombie with you. All right.
Oh yeah, I'll take good care of him.
All right, Anubis, are you doing anything specific?
Nope, I'm just waiting back here.
All right.
I'll wait with Anubis.
All
I
right.
will also move to Anubis. I'm not on the right now, but I also.
Rally to me!
What is your command for Dearest, Doric?
I previously just gave him the command to stick with the party, so.
All right. You'll stick with the biggest party around.
Alright, Brayden. It's been
Alright. So, should we... I know it's a bad idea in general, but we're surrounded by bad. So I guess it just balances out to just an idea. So, should we try and talk to them? They seem conscious enough. Do they seem to be, like, mortal? Like, mortal... I don't know what to say, like, other than, like, do they seem human? Humanoid.
They have a humanoid form, yes.
Can I tell what they were in life?
A doctor.
They don't look dead.
They don't look dead.
No.
What do they look like?
They look like normal people.
What race?
Like, there are a couple humans. There's, like, one with long ears, and there's a shorter one that looks like it could be a dwarf.
This seems so suspicious.
Yeah, I suppose, but also, first of all, I reject the logic of a bad idea in a bad place makes it a good idea. That's objectively wrong.
I mean,
But
I know, but we don't have many choices here. I mean, either we stumble about in fiend-infested swamps with disgusting waters and shite, or we have a chance of asking for directions.
oh no, I'm all for your idea. I just want on the record it's a bad idea, so I can say I told you so when it fails. I enjoy that.
You don't need to tell me so.
Oh,
I
for
know
me.
it's going to be a bad idea.
No, I need to say that it's very important for me.
Can I
I
move
enjoy
to
myself.
get these guys in my line of sight? Like, am I able to like move until I see them down
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, absolutely. You're gonna be
Okay.
100 feet away.
Okay, that's totally fine. I just need to like kind of see their silhouettes.
Actually, there's a building blocking you right here. Sorry.
Damn, it happens.
But you can see
Um,
this one. Yeah, you can see this one. And as you
Okay.
maneuver over and you scan the place, you make out another one way over here. Way off.
And what do they look like?
The same,
Should I roll?
just kind of healthy.
Okay. My main reason for asking is I want to see if these people match the guys on the locket,
Oh, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Oh.
because I just heard like a group of 4, and I don't want to walk in with their dead, crazy old friend.
That's right. There's
yeah.
4.
22.
2 of them match.
Fuck. Okay.
No.
He's gonna run back, and he's like, okay, yeah, he has to stay
Specifically-
back, and he's gonna. What?
Specifically, the one on the bank and the one over here. The only 2 that you can actually see. But you know that there are 2 more here. You just couldn't get a good look at their faces.
No.
He's gonna relay to this part of the party. Okay, Zombie has to stay back. 2 of those people are the people in his locket. I don't know the relationship to him, but I assume they would not take kindly to this morally questionable thing I have done today. And he's just gonna like tuck the old man behind the building and make him sit.
Oh.
Goodness, this is like a sitcom.
It really is.
What?
I'm gonna
What
push
position?
What sitting position you put him in?
Yeah.
First Goss episode.
I don't think he can do complex things. He's a zombie, so he's just gonna kind of just like sit with like just slumped back against the wall, knees up.
Yeah, he kind of
I'm
collapses.
I'm gonna push my very complicated feelings about this whole situation down, and acknowledge that we all make mistakes. So let's just move on without our zombie friend.
Ulrich. Yes.
Go ahead.
I think we just need to take a chance here. And I'm gonna... Okay, first of all, you have your gun, right?
I absolutely have my gun on me. I will
So,
keep it. I'll keep my gun like sort of semi inside my bag of holding, but still like sort of propped out a bit, so I can easily
If
just
it goes
like
really
reach behind
bad-
me and grab it.
if it goes really bad, I'm gonna say the secret password, which is, oh my god, fucking shoot them, please.
That's a very easy. That's I can.
Yes,
work
it's
with
clear.
that.
It's clear. Okay, okay, I'm gonna go now. I'm just
Alright.
gonna step forward. Hello!
The 2 people on the bridge immediately whip around to look at you.
Oh, fuck.
But they don't do much else.
Intimidating. Like in unison, or...
No, in a normal living
Oh, thank
person way.
I will whisper
No.
to him from the bush. Ask them where Cathris is.
What?
Cathris, that's the second layer of this realm. Ask them where it is.
Where is... Say it again?
Cathris.
Cat piss.
Where's Catfish?
This
Cathris.
Katniss.
One of them
Catfish?
one of them holds up a hand to their ear and kind of angles it towards you and then begins walking towards you.
Threateningly, or just...
In a normal living person like manner.
Menacingly.
While this
Meet
is
him on the
happening,
bridge.
can I try to migrate a little bit further, like, this
Yeah.
way?
Yeah, move yourself wherever you want to be.
I will actually be hiding from where I'm hidden in the bush. I will be. I'm aiming my gun at that person. If they lash out at Ember, I will shoot them.
Okay. All
Carrying an
right.
action, I guess.
Sniper.
And the person, you get close to them, Ember. They look very healthy. And they say, I'm sorry, what was your question?
Well, I am looking for Cathris. How to get there.
I have a map in my home.
Oh. Good.
It was a lot
can I
of
buy
work
it?
to map it. No, there's only one copy, but I can let you see it.
Oh, yes, that would be one. What's your name, by the way? though.
Domin.
Omi, it's good to meet you.
What is your name?
Ember Delight at your service.
Delights. Please come with. I will show you the map. And he'll lead you over to...
What do you do down here? It's not the most hospitable place to live, I
We
assume.
do our best.
Wait, question. Before they walk out of that range, can I cast Eyes of the Grave to see if I sense an undead with that guy?
You can do it while they're leaving. Yeah, go for it. What does Eyes of the Grave do?
I know the location of any undead within 60 feet that isn't behind total cover and that isn't protected from divination magic until the end of my next turn.
You know the location of any undead. All right, so the pings you get are the 4 people you can see.
Okay.
And this one opens a door, kind of leads you around this corner, opens a door into this one, and walks into this building. Ember, do you follow?
I just kind of do a casual glance back to Doric and just kind of try my best to like wiggle my eyebrows, like help me. And then I walk in.
I will just
Lovely
like
place.
shake my head no.
You walk in, and then the other one follows in behind you and closes the door, and we will go to Whispers.
Oh god.
I
no.
need to see if I can try to talk to Doric.
Yeah, you can talk and do what you want while we're in Whispers. So, bye-bye.
It's over, y'all.
All right, so was this just a ruse to make the other people suspicious, or was it not? We'll see. As you are walked in here with the 2 beings, what do you do?
Okay, I'm gonna use the magic eye I have now.
Yep.
And I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Okay. As your eye kind of softly glows to life, you see that there is no magic anywhere around you.
And there's only one door in the
Correct,
building?
but there are some windows and a wall that looks like it might be able to be broken through in an emergency if you need.
Which wall?
That's going to be this wall right here.
Perfect.
And the one that led you in here is going to be going over to some of these boxes and begin to shuffle through them. Then behind you, you're going to hear a soft slithering noise.
Ugh.
Do you turn around? Or are you
Yeah.
focused on the man in the crates?
No, I hear Slipper voice. I'm gonna turn around.
You turn
It's gross.
around, and the person behind you no longer looks so healthy. As instead, from their healthy skin emerges tens of hundreds of tiny little black worms, breaking out of their facial skin, crawling out of their mouth, breaking out from underneath their fingernails, forming sharp claws, and popping their eyes out of their sockets, slithering all around their face. And then, in a very slimy voice, they say, "This was a bad decision to come here." And he's going to try and grab the front of your face. Does
I quit. I quit immediately. I don't want this.
Too late, you're here. Does a... Ooh, 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna take low damage, 4 piercing damage or 4 slashing damage, and 9 necrotic damage, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 19.
19. You succeed. However, at this point, you've heard the slithering noise from the previous person, or the one going through the boxes, and they're also going to run at you with a claw attack at advantage because you are flanked and all alone. 23 to hit. That hits. So you're going to take 7 slashing damage and 4 necrotic damage and another dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Uncanny dodge.
What does that do? Is that that's half of the total damage from that attack?
Yeah.
All right, so then instead you're going to take 3 slashing damage and 2 necrotic damage.
That's a 23 in the dexterity saving throw.
All right, so you notice that these creatures, the worms, are crawling out of their fingertips, and as they try and slash you, they catch you, but you're quick enough, you're able to flick the worms off that stick to you.
Ooh.
I will say it is now your turn.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna cast Shatter
Where?
as close to the wall as I can.
Okay, do you want to cast it... So are you casting it inside the building or outside?
I don't think I can cast it outside.
If you can see it, and I think you can, you're just going to have to move up to this area, and then you would be able to see it.
But the question is, do I need to? Can I be affected by Shatter myself?
Yes, you can.
Oh. And I am gonna cast a little bit outside.
All right,
I
so
don't
you're
get
going to
hit.
move. You're going to move over here. You're going to take an opportunity attack from this creature. Luckily, that is an 8, so that misses, and cast Shatter. How much damage?
Doop, doop. Give me a second. That's gonna be 20 damage.
20 damage. All right, let's go back to the rest of the party.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hello, everyone.
Okay.
So, you guys watch as
Gross.
Ember goes into the
that's
building. You guys watch as Ember goes into the building, and then 30 seconds later, you hear a bit of a scuffle, a small scream, and then the entire area outside right here blows up in what can only be described as Ember's what the fuck's the term?
Shatter.
Yeah,
Signature.
Ember's signature. Thank you. Ember's signature shatter spell as this wall disintegrates. And Ember, you are free to continue your movement.
Fuck yeah.
I just jump straight in the water.
You jump straight in the water. All right, give me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh
You're
my
also going to
God.
take an opportunity attack,
Shit.
What did I do?
and that misses.
15.
15. All right, thank you for that. And you guys can see, well, the ones who can see into this building now, these people don't look so healthy anymore. Instead, they are covered in what looks like disgusting black worms crawling out of every orifice that they own, or that they have, breaking through their eyes, crawling out from underneath their fingernails, breaking the skin. It is a quite disgusting sight.
That's awesome.
Oh,
My God, I love them so much.
so they are fucked up.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash and just get as far away from them as possible.
All right, so this water is difficult terrain. You moved.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So I get around here.
All
Because I
right.
have 60 movement. Oh, well, actually, right here. Yeah, perfect.
All right. At this point, everyone, roll initiative for me, please.
Let's go.
Oh boy.
Nat 20. 22.
Hell
right.
yeah.
I saw that bee. It was looking me dead in the eye.
23.
All right.
16.
Are we using the initiative counter on the Albert?
If you guys can do it yourself, but I have my own. So I will give you guys the order if you guys want to take notes, but that's a bit much for me to handle 2 initiative trackers. So Emrys, Doric,
cool.
Emrys and Doric.
14.
14. All right.
I got
Mine's
16.
a 4.
And yours is a 16. Okay. Oh no, why is Beauty on here? Beauty shouldn't be in here.
Well,
Oh well, that's fine. Anubis is here. That's all that matters. Alrighty, so we're gonna start...
and what do we roll? Is oh, never mind. I just answered my own question.
Yep. Anubis, you're first to go.
Hey, okay.
We're gonna skip Ember because you literally just went. That's why. So even though you rolled highest, we're doing Anubis.
Entirely fair.
Anubis is going to step out onto the boardwalk and I'm going to cast Tidal Wave.
Okay.
And I'm going to take it from here. So let me read the specifics. It can be up to 30 feet long, up to 10 feet wide, and up to 10 feet tall.
All right.
So, let me measure this out. How do we want to do this? Would you do AoE? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I want it to be 10 feet. 10 feet, and then 30 feet wide. So,
Okay.
or 30 feet long.
So you're encompassing both of these?
Yeah, I want the wave to just like splash into the house and just wreck shit.
Yeah, sure. So we don't really need to do specific measurements, but I will say,
Okay.
yeah, it can completely get the house and the people inside. So what are the effects?
Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw.
Right. Dex save.
Make sure I off this box here. Cast.
First one's an 18. Second one is a 16.
18 passes, 16 does not.
So, sorry, A passed, B did not.
Correct.
Okay.
So then I rolled damage. Alright, so B takes 21 bludgeoning damage, and then A takes 10 bludgeoning damage. And B is knocked prone.
Alrighty. Any other...
And then it spreads out across the ground in all directions, extinguishing unprotected flames in its area within 30 feet of it, and then vanishes.
Alright. So, since you've pulled this water from an actual place, we'll say it just behaves as normal water. It does extinguish any flames, however there are none. The building is completely leveled to the ground by the force of the water, and it then just flows out over this entire area back into the river. Is that your turn?
Awesome. I'll use my bonus action. Alright, so I did some shenaniganry while you were gone. I'm gonna use my bonus action to command my zombie, because now these people don't have feelings. And I don't feel weird about it anymore. So, yeah. If it's within 60 feet of me. Oh. I don't think he is. Oh, he is. Just barely. Okay. How much movement does he have?
Zombie has 20 feet of movement.
Okay. I made him tuck himself into this broken barrel, so I'm gonna say he probably uses how much of that to get out of here?
Half of it.
Okay. And then yeah, he will just whoa, buddy. Then he'll just go this way, and he'll use his action to dash. So then he'll get about this far. He'll just start shambling his way across the boardwalk.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Mm-hmm.
It is now all of the creatures' turns.
Oh no.
The prone one is, well, first off, this one is going to leap in the water and dash. It has a speed of normal speed, so it can do that. It's going to dash over here. And then right there, right behind you, Ember. That's turn. This one's going to use
Don't
half of
touch
its
me.
movement to get up, and use the rest of its movement to go over here and just slam its whole body onto this door. And coming out of that door are going to be 2 more of these creatures.
Ew.
Name this
Ruh-roh.
C.
Mustang.
Name whoopsie. Name this one D. C and D use their turns to get out, and then we will. The other. Oh goodness. These 2 will complete their shifting as the worms just fester on them and break out in bloody gore. We'll name this one E. And this one F.
E.
That's really gross.
I just realized we are at our ending time. How is everyone feeling? Is this a time where we gotta
chilling,
stop?
but it's 8 p.m., so...
Yeah, I think it's Nat is. Do you have to be?
I can keep on going. I think it's up to Lords at this point.
It's 3 p.m.
3
What?
a.m.
AM, sure, yeah.
Do you want to
I'm gonna-
continue this fight,
Ooh.
or do you want to cut it here? It's up
I'm
to you.
pretty tired, I have to
Yeah.
say.
All
I
right.
have to get up tomorrow.
This is a big combat to just start.
It is a
at
big
3
combat
a.m.
because
Yeah.
as we've reached
Yeah,
the
it could
end,
take a while.
as we reach the end of the monster's turn, 2 more of them shamble out of buildings adjacent to you guys.
Yeah, and I'm
Oh,
about to
jeez.
conjure. I'm just about to conjure a lot of
Yeah,
shit.
no.
This is gonna
So
take a long
we will
time.
say that one's G, and that one's H, and next time, good fucking luck, guys.
Next time on Yu-Gi-Oh!
All right, hopefully,
Yes.
we can get this. We can get this combat sorted next week because I don't want to go too long because this suspense is killing me right now.
Me too.
Me too.
That's good
I will
stuff.
also just before a quick compliment to the DM. Ugh, they're so gross.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, I love them.
I will.
But
I
when you
will.
described them to me in the whisper chat when I was thought, I was so that was so freaked out. I didn't like that at all.
Here is their. Let me make sure. Yeah, here's what they look like. Oh shit! I just closed the window. Give me 1 second. Here they go.
I never
Into,
want to see it.
into the table chat. That's what they look like.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Oh no,
To
that's,
everything.
oh god. Mm.
Ah, Princess Mononoke kind of thing.
I'm gonna have nightmares.
Squiggly wigglies.
All right. I just realized our little PNG tubers disappeared. I don't know why that happened, but
Aw.
thank you everyone, and I'll hopefully see you guys next week.
Hell yeah, hopefully.
All right. Good
I
night.
guess.
Good night.
Good
Good
night.
Bye.
And